So we have some very, very exciting and a little nerve-wracking news. In August, we will actually be listing HUZZAH for sale.
Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull.
We have intentions to list our house for rent and look for a larger boat to live on.
Not blue. Not blue.
Now, why couldn't we live on this boat? We have a 1996 Catalina 320, and it has been an excellent weekend boat. It has been an excellent weekday boat. It's been excellent to spend a whole week on. But the one thing that this boat is lacking is a little bit of storage space, usable storage space, like everyday functional storage space. And I think if this was just a Carlos and I situation without our son, that we would probably do just fine on this boat. We can live pretty minimalistically. Just having Carter and giving him a little more space is sort of the trade-off. We actually had the conversation with him 2 years ago. You know, would you like to live on the sailboat? And of course, the answer from a 4.5, almost 5-year-old was, oh my God, no, I don't want to leave the house. So we didn't, and we agreed that we wouldn't force that upon our family if they weren't ready. And then just all of a sudden, out of the blue, we kept asking, and Carter finally said, yeah, I'd like to live on the sailboat. I'm okay leaving the house. Like, I'm not attached to my bedroom, and I don't need this space. I just want to be closer to you guys. So we thought, what the heck? Let's do it. So we are actually going to be listing in August. We still wanted to spend some summertime on the boat. We'd waited all year for good weather, and truly I didn't want to list it before then. Although we did say if the right offer came along, we would be tempted, which is really sad because then I won't have a boat. And that terrifies me, to not have a boat, because you don't know how long it's gonna take to find the perfect boat. I'm not sure if we should announce what boat we're looking for just yet, but I will say that the boat that we are looking for, there are only a handful on the market right now. Like I'm talking like 2 or 3, and that isn't even in Texas. They're in Puerto Rico, Florida, Charleston, South Carolina. So wherever we buy it and whatever we buy, it's going to be a journey to get it here. And it's going to be a journey to figure out what's inside of it, what's wrong, what needs to be changed, what needs to be made livable for us. And those things are electric toilets. I don't want to pump. I don't want to pump. Every time I pump, it splashes me in the eye, and I don't want that, okay? So I want an electric toilet in both heads, which we'll have 2 heads at this point. I want to be able to outfit it with solar and battery, lithium battery capabilities, like a higher amount than we even have on HUZZAH. I want to make sure that we have dinghy davits. Oh, I'm also looking for an aft centerline bed in the back. I don't want our cabin to be forward. I don't want to sleep in the V-berth. I just don't like the motion of that while we're sleeping, and I feel like Carter could probably do better up there. So we're looking for either a Pullman style berth or, you know, a V-berth that has a good amount of room. It's not just a V-berth like he has right now in this 1996 Catalina. And aside from that, I mean, we're looking for a sloop and a center cockpit. So we're limited by price range, we're limited by size, and we're limited by the fact that I want a Pullman berth and an aft cabin. You know, we've got some work to do. The good news is that we are minimizing right now. We are getting rid of all of our things in preparation to do this. We have literally completely emptied the house within like 20% left of our stuff that we're gonna be using until then. I just figured it would be easier on Carter if we went ahead and just emptied the house from anything that was non-essential. I've never fully lived on a sailboat or a boat or in a tiny home in general. So what I think I'm gonna need, I know I'm gonna need less than that. And I know that we're gonna bring it all on the boat and be like, oh, we don't use this stuff. Okay, let's get rid of it. But all of this depends on the type of boat we get and what storage we're gonna have on the boat. The idea behind it is to live more simply. I think most people have the idea that they are going to live more simply when they move on a sailboat, when they move into an RV, if you move into a van, or if you buy a tiny home, or you're just downsizing, you know, whatever it is, our goal is to live simply. So if you know anybody that's interested or you are interested yourself, I will put the contact information in the description linked below. We are listing through Little Yacht Sales. Our agent is Paul, so I will put his information in there. You won't see it on Boat Trader, Yacht World, or anything like that just yet because we haven't actually formally made the listing live. I'll probably do a formal boat tour coming up soon. I've got a lot of videos to edit and then we have still the end of the summer. So thanks for watching the video. I appreciate everybody who has stuck with us through this journey and watched us from buying the boat to 3 years later deciding to upgrade and make a change. So thank you again for watching. We really, really, really do appreciate it. Bye guys.